Adrian Moore, Technical Director for Xtrac Limited on current innovations in race car transmissions.
We are a small privately owned company based in the UK. We employ around about 250 people, of which about 10 are based here in the US in Indianapolis. And we are predominantly a motor sport company. So we design and manufacture and supply transmissions predominantly for motor racing. But we also use some of our expertise, knowledge and experiences that we've had over the years in racing in more automotive and engineering based markets, particularly advanced vehicle development, hybrid electric vehicles, energy recovery for vehicles. So a company may come to us to they're designing and making some novel advanced electric vehicle, and they need a transmission for that vehicle. They're going to build one or two vehicles as a technology demonstrator, and it's very, very difficult to design and make a transmission for that using conventional methods. So we use our racing methodology and design and make transmissions for those, and we've been quite successful in doing that. If you look at our racing markets, what we like to say is our customers are predominantly the major professional race teams in the major racing series around the world. So it's Formula One, it's sports cars, Le Mans, Indy cars, a little bit in NASCAR, touring cars, rally cars. Obviously rallying is very popular in Europe, less popular over here, but we're heavily involved in those sort of formulas. Grand Am over here. So it is those top level of professional motorsport. And when I say we take the technology, we're also taking our methodology, our way of approaching projects, our philosophy. We're taking that philosophy and taking it into the automotive, rather than just necessarily the technology. It's actually the way of doing projects. It's the way of approaching the solution, the problem, and coming up with the solution, which means we can do a very rapid response, because we're used to very rapid response in motor racing. If you're looking at it from a racing perspective, before we go to the automotive, so from a racing perspective, in a lot of the formulas, the transmission is fundamentally part of the car. The rear suspension, the aerodynamic loads are mounted on the transmission. So, for example, we supply the transmission to all of the Indy cars, and have done since 2000. So every Indy car that's raced since 2000 has a Xtrac transmission, which is why we have the operation in America. So we design and manufacture the parts in the UK, and then we assemble the transmissions here in the US and supply and support with our support system over here. So that transmission is very much integrated into that vehicle.